Well, as you can see, we finally made our connection. This is my room, and these are my teams. I have a student behind the video camera, because that's one of our jobs, videographer. I also have a student traveling around the room with a camera, taking photographs. Normally I have two students do the photography, but I have a student who is absent on vacation currently. And as you can see, one of my students does not want to cooperate. This particular group is my greeters and my closers. My greeters begin the Skype by saying hello and introducing the class and themselves. And my closers do just that. They say goodbye and how much fun they had and thanks for sharing. As we travel across the room here, we are going to see two students sitting at our next team, and they are my question keepers. My question keepers keep track of our questions. One student records all of the questions that are being asked by our group, and the other student records all of the questions being asked by the group we are Skyping with. This helps keep track of what we've already asked and what they've already asked. It's very convenient for our runners to go over and ask a question, for our inquirers to check in, to see if we've already asked that question. Our mappers can confer with our question keepers to make sure that they are on track with their map. Now, this group number 4 is actually our mappers. And as you can see, they have a map in front of them. And they also have a paper map of Ohio because that's where we're from. So when we narrow down from the United States and our Skyping team starts to ask questions about our specific state, they'll be able to find the information quickly. As you can see, one of our students is using an iPad. He's our map quester. And once we determine the location of the students we are Skyping with, he will find the distance from Malvern, Ohio to where they're located. As you can see, the video is being taken by a student, so it's a bit choppy and it's a bit dark because we have our lights out in our room. And those flashes that you are seeing randomly is from our photographer. And I'm hoping we'll get a shot here of our inquirers in a moment. So we'll give you a minute to take a look. Now, the reason we're not videotaping the Skype team is because at this particular school, they had to send home permission forms for the students to be recorded. And many of the students did not return their permission forms. So without their consent, I gave some instruction to my videographer to try to stay away from the screen while recording. So you'll get glimpses of it, but nothing that would be recognizable for the students who do not have the permission to be recorded. Now, the papers that some of the students are holding, here's our runners, our runner table. And these two students travel between desks to assist in any questions that someone might have. If someone raises their hand, they'll go see what they need. They can also confer with the mappers. Table 5, of course, are my photographers, and they're out and about in the room. Table 2 are my inquirers and my questionnaires. These students are listening intently to their questions so they can determine the answers. They are also tracking what questions they've asked, just in case our question keepers miss them. And as you can see, they're a bit of a hams. And this is pretty much our Skype in a nutshell. And I wanted to be sure I was able to upload the video for this evening because with the weather, if you saw my news alert on the wiki, it was almost impossible to do this. The cooperating school had snow days, I had snow days, and just by some sheer luck that we were able to complete the task today. So thanks for watching.